What's up, everyone? Welcome to another exciting episode on the DamiGlow Show. My name is DamiGlow. And today I have an amazing guest on the show. The first time we had a conversation, she walked up to me and she was like, hey, Dam, did you call my name? Hey, Dami, I like you and I want you to be my friend. I was like, who is toasting me? How are you, Regina? How are you doing?
Let me just refresh your memory.
Okay.
It was in church. Awesome treasure rehearsal for family month.
Yes, I remember.
And then we I think we're in the same units, greeters.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And somebody was like, walk up to her and tell her you like her. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, because I don't know, just like walk up to her. Let her be your friend. I'm like, okay, fine. And I did. I'm like, hi, I like you and I want you to be my friend, and that's it.
It's so sweet. No one has done that to me. I mean, a woman, just walk up to you and be like, hey. You're like, it felt somehow. It was sweet, but it was strange. I don't know how to put it. Like, okay.
I just knew you would say yes, really. Yes, because I didn't just stand up to do it. Something said go, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'm going. They beat me though. We'll come back, me. But then, that's it.
So beautiful. And since then, we've been,
Yeah, been good. Good.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some not so serious questions. Then we'll move to the serious questions.
Okay.
First of all, I want you to quickly introduce yourself.
Okay, yeah. My name is Ozavize Regina Chukwu. I am a legal practitioner. I'm married and I'm a mother. And I like to call myself Jesus's Sky Daddy Star Girl because I'm Jesus' girl. Yeah.
Can you remember when we got talking?
Yeah.
And you told me that, you're a legal practitioner. I was like, And I find trouble. I already have a lawyer friend who will fight for me.
And I tell people, please, if you are looking for trouble, look for trouble that will bring money. I will follow you. As long as there's money,
how do we
let's
know now?
go.
How do we know the one that will bring money?
Then don't fight trouble. If you don't know if it's money, if he's not going to give you money, don't look for trouble, please. Because I like money. I love money. I love money, actually.
Okay, so how long have you been married?
Married 2 years. Okay, let me be precise. Today made it 3 years and 7 months. Yes. I love being precise, and I keep dating my head, so don't find my trouble. I'll keep it.
I know you're a lawyer, not me. What do we expect?
I'll keep it.
Okay, how did you meet your spouse, your husband?
Okay. How did I meet my husband? I have to scratch my ear for that because it's actually funny. I met my husband in the bus. Back to Obalende. Yes, on a Friday morning. I won't forget. So, when drivers would have to join you for change and all of that, it's very early in the morning, and I was only 1,000 naira, and I think he was only 500. Then it was 500 to Obalindi. So when he entered, I entered first, and I have this tradition of greeting people. If it's keke, I'll greet everybody like good morning, good morning. So I just entered like good morning, and I sat down. I'm like, sorry, please, do you have change? He said yes. So I took his own 500. I gave him my 1,000. Like, okay, you pay for 2 of us. It was like no problem. Unfortunately for us, the bus could not move, so we had to highlight from that bus to take another bus inside the park. And he was with the 1,000. Well,
he can't go. Why didn't you collect your money back?
I said, bros, take your 500 there. But then because all of us were entering the same bus, I'm like, okay, 500 is still here. Let me know. Let's not miss ourselves. I cannot talk too much. So, and then when we entered the second bus, we're not sitting on the same row. I can legit say that I slept and put my head on that man's shoulder because I didn't sleep well. Now wake up around 4:30, 5, 6. I'm already on the road. The man slept till I reach. I slept till we got to Obalindi, and then I had to highlight to take a bus to Lekki. He has to take a bus to VI. Yes, VI. So when I was dropping, he was like, excuse me, please, can I have your number? I'm like, try with this one again. Okay, but I'm not the kind of person I think I can't give my number. I just opened my purse, I brought down my card, and I gave it to my, and that was it. And then we started talking, and
That's so sweet.
Yes.
When your daddy met on the bus.
Yeah, so boss, Obato Obalende.
Okay, describe him in one word.
Well, say my husband is passionate. Like he's passionate about everything. You see the passion in him when he's working. You see his passion in him when he's with his family. You see the passion when he's doing the work of God. Oh,
that's so
he's
nice.
passionate. So I'd say passionate.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so now to our main questions.
Okay.
What has marriage taught you that no one told you about?
Whoa. Well, I've learned that, this particular thing, it came out from a conversation I had with my elder brother, and I remember telling him, I said, if your spouse is not doing well, it's a failure on you, because your spouse's success is also your success.
Right.
Your spouse wins, they are your wins.
Right.
His failure or her failures are your failures.
Right.
So as a wife, you're to work behind the scene on your knees for your spouse. So if my husband is not doing well, it shows that I'm not doing my work on my knees. So when I'm on my knees, I know that he's doing well. On my knees for him, praying for him, I know he's doing well. So he didn't tell me that I will come and be doing that in marriage. I had to learn it.
I hope he's also praying, as in, I mean, you said he's passionate. I believe that he's also on his knees praying for you to do better.
Well, it's. I feel marriage is an investment. Like we are invested in both. Your spouse invested in you. You're invested in your spouse.
Yeah.
So if your spouse is not praying for you, it will tell in whatever you're doing. It will show. It will show. And if you're not praying for your spouse, it will show. Like, as much as I don't know, I'm not giving a go ahead to that. It's not a good life. For men that cheat, right? You see some of them are doing very well in their jobs and everything. They have a praying wife. She's not cursing him. She's not cursing him. She's not cursing anything he's doing. Rather, she's praying for him and blessing him. And he's progressing. He's being naughty out there. Is on him. It tells of his own kind of person. That's who he is. But as long as you're invested in your spouse, what I'm trying to say is, investing in your spouse, you have to keep praying for them. You have to be there spiritually, a lot. So they didn't tell me I'll be doing that in marriage. That my husband's failure is my failure. I mean,
I know, right? I get it. Like, you are responsible for this person. We are together.
Exactly.
We are now one.
Bible even said, and the two shall become
yes,
one.
and it says a lot that you have to represent each other very well out there.
Ooh.
Because if you don't, I mean, how do I put it?
Yes, if you don't, it tells like if you go out there and you misbehave, it's not just your reputation you're tarnishing, or your image you're tarnishing, that of your husband too. I remember a situation where I was about changing it. In fact, I've changed it for the person, and someone had to call me like, no, don't do that now. Your husband, this person is not married, so this person does not understand it, but you are married. Think of your husband. You cannot be doing this because of your husband. I'm like, okay,
right. You have to make serious decisions, for both of you.
Exactly.
You can't misbehave. My wife is at home. God, I can't do this. I can't do that. Especially when you now have children that are watching. My children are watching. My children are this.
So there are things that you just have to be responsible.
Right.
Like consciously or unconsciously, you just have to be responsible. I remember when I was pregnant, and then someone did something in the office. I was ready that it's like that day I wore cloth of trouble to work. And I told my friends in the office, I said, see, I said, you are lucky I'm pregnant. Because what I would have said to this, Regina, I don't do. I said, God help you say I get belly. When I went home, I was crying because I did not say the things I wanted to say. I was telling my sister she should get locks, I get belly. If not, I'm going to sort that today. So you just unconsciously you're responsible.
Yeah.
Like
you just calm down, like
you're lucky.
Let my husband not gonna hear this, so how will this thing come back
to
us?
I used to seek permission to misbehave.
Yeah.
And when I've done it, I not take permission. I'll come and report myself.
Sorry, I don't mess up.
This is what I did. This is what I said. This is what I'm like. I said no, I did it. Sha. I said it.
All right. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
It makes a lot of sense that you are not alone anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
You are now one with your spouse.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
you have to watch it. You
Yes,
have to
sir.
think about your spouse.
True.
Every decision you make, you have to think about your spouse. How will this it really
Affecting.
have ripple effect? Yes.
Exactly.
You know, how do we do this? How does it say? What does it say about
Him.
us?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
yeah,
So you're not living for yourself anymore. You're
Makes a
living
lot
for
of sense.
someone.
Yeah.
You're living for someone and with someone.
someone.
So you just need to get sense.
So now to my next question. I want to ask, did you wait before you took him? And did you wait? First of all, let's go there.
We did like a year.
Okay. So how did you handle the waiting period?
It was a 1 year. It's 1 year, and people be like, it's just 1 year now, but it's 1 year it's like 10 years collapsed together because it was 1 year that everything was happening at the same time. 1 year of me consciously avoiding my mom's call because I don't want to have to answer her questions. 1 year of me, asking God, this day I'm not for okay, I'm sorry now. You know when you're begging your boyfriend or your husband, I'm sorry. 1 year of me constantly telling God I'm sorry. 1 year of me discovering that I have multiple fibroid from where to where. I remember when the lab attendant said, "Madam, you have fibroid." I laughed. That was the first reaction. In the lab, I laughed. I just started laughing, and I'm sure he's like, "This man okay?" Because in my head, I'm like, chapter what, verse what did fibroid kill me? Exactly. So 1 year of trying. Every month we kept trying, and it was, I'll say that 1 year was.
How were you able to move past it?
So what I did that helped me really was, like I said earlier, as much as I can, I avoid conversation that leads me to that point where I start thinking, God, how far now? Shall I be carton? You get? I try as much as I can to avoid those conversations. And I remember something happened, and someone that was like a friend, very close friend, like we gist a lot, and all of that, and he was like, you never carry belly. Just one night you go carry the belly. I'm like, I looked at him and I said, I'm not that desperate. I will have my child when my child will come. I'm not desperate. And that made me I immediately erect the wall of, guy, day your day make I day my day.
Yeah.
I erect that wall immediately. So another thing that helped me was I still have this community of friends. I don't call them my friends, I call them my sister. We're like 5, and we pray for ourselves. Every now and then we pray for ourselves, and we see God. Like, it's like God is taking his time to just say, okay, you take your own, you take your own, you take your own. So the thing is, whenever it just gets so tiring, that's the day we'll probably have to pray. And maybe I'm the one that will have to lead the prayers. And then, I just find myself encouraging people. When me too, I'm also feeling that same pain. I'm like, no, we just have to do this. And then I just experience this peace, this rest. So that's another thing that helped me. Another thing that really, really helped me was I listened to music a lot. There was a day I had a breakdown. I remember that Saturday morning. I just started crying. It was much. I just started crying, and I just played a particular song. And after I listened to that song, it was as if there was this strength. I just took my bed, got dressed, and I went out. Those things were things that really helped me just push. And then I kept saying the word. The word. When the devil wants to remind me of, no, be your mates don't get picking there, I just say the word. I'm like, out of me shall flow life. I'm not barren. I act like that. I just say the word. I keep saying the word. And I remember my friend, there was a day she just like, Regina, your thought just came to my mind, and I feel the Spirit wants me to pray with you. But then read this verse, put your name where you see Rachel and all of that, and I'll call you later for us to pray. If I don't call, I'll send you a voice note. And I'm like, no problem. And then when I opened that particular verse, I just realized this is just what I need now. And I kept saying that word. I kept saying those words. So whenever it comes, I just say those words. So the word, disassociating myself from things that I know will make me want to think, music, those are things that really helped me just zone off from that
I like
aspect.
that. I like that, honestly, because I was getting, I mean, but I think I've gotten myself back. Okay, I think that, someone who is waiting, for me, what is helping me is that you, like you said, don't focus on it.
Exactly.
Don't get desperate. It's when you get into that mode of desperation, you start looking for what is not.
Exactly.
And it goes beyond waiting. It goes beyond waiting for a child, rather. Like waiting for, a spouse, a job, relocation. People are waiting for a lot of things. Financial breakthrough, health issues, different things, right? It's you that know what you are waiting for, right? So don't get to that phase where you are so desperate. Yeah. And particularly for people that are waiting to have their babies, one thing that is helping me is that you just look up to God. And it sounds cliche, but it's only God that can help you to not drown in the process. And another thing that is helping me is that you tend to look at the bigger picture. What are you becoming in your waiting season?
Exactly.
It's not about the end, it's
The
this process.
Yes.
Now, for you, it was 1 year, and I believe that you learned a lot of things in that 1 year, that God pruned you, helped you to become. Now you are a mom, right? And I believe that in the process of waiting, God is doing something.
Exactly. Because let me say this: in that 1 year, that space of 1 year, right? I just find myself meeting messages about parenting, what to do. And I remember that year was the year they did Woman. Pastor Midra did Woman.
Yeah.
That was the year of Woman. And I remember Pastor Tinu was seriously talking about Jochebed, Moses' mother, how she kept Moses, how she saw that Moses, there's something special about this child, and she kept him and all of that. And I found myself listening to messages that has to do with parenting, things that will just shape me, help me become better. And then I found myself in a place of intercession.
Yeah.
I noticed my husband and I, whenever we're praying, I'm hoping this man will raise prayer point of God bless us with a child. No. Rather, we both sat down. I remember there was a day we sat down and I'm like, like God is calling us to a place of intercession for people who are trusting God for the fruit of the womb. These are people also who believe in God. And he said he has that same feeling. I said, please, whenever we remember and it drops in our, let's just pray. So we found ourselves in that place of interceding for others. Just not thinking about us, rather thinking about others. And I think that has really helped me a lot.
Yeah.
When someone is having problem, I will carry it on my head and forget that I have my own. It helps me forget my worries there and then. I'm not worried about anything. Yeah. Let's just focus on. You say this is the thing. Oh yeah, let's see it. How can we do it? I have my own waiting for me. But then I just feel once I'm able to help you, I'm helping myself and I'm okay. So that's part of it.
Well done. I'm glad now you have your baby is so handsome.
Thank you.
Now let's move to motherhood.
Okay.
Now the question I want to ask is, has motherhood changed you?
Yes.
In a way, maybe positive or negative. I don't know if there's a negative way that motherhood changed people, but I want us to talk about it. Like, you waited for a couple of months and now you have your baby. How, like, the transitioning into from there to now that you are, how is it? How has it been?
So I'll say you can't fully say this is it or this is it, this is that, because motherhood isn't like there are various phases to it. There is the first 3 months, the 6 months, the 9 months. I'm using months, but then there is that first 3 months, the teething stage, the crawling stage, and all of that. But then what it has helped me, it has changed me, now made me, first of all, I now understand the love of God better. That's what I was going to say. I now understand the love of God better.
Yeah.
That I'm telling my 6-month-old, don't touch that thing, and he's still going there to touch it. I'm like, don't. And God is saying, don't go there. And I'm like, Bros, I'm going there.
I'll see for myself.
Let me go there. Before he gets to that point, knowing that thing will injure him, I'm already dragging him. And I'm like, this is what God does to me and to us generally. Before we get to that place, he's already dragging us. Or in fact, maybe we even fall. And he has warned us, don't go there, go there. If you go there, I'll beat you.
Right.
And the moment we're falling, he's rushing to pick us up, to pet us. That is how. So motherhood has made me see and understand more the love of God for us. Right. And then it has helped me mature.
Right.
I'm now responsible for someone. I'm not just representing my husband out there, I'm also representing my son. Because he sees me. He might not be talking. It might look like he's not seeing anything, but he sees what mommy is doing. And if mommy is misbehaving, he's also learning. Yeah. If mommy gossips, he knows, maybe it's a normal thing. My mother does it now. Sure, mommy is doing it. So it makes me more mature and responsible. So I don't misbehave. If I'm angry with my husband, as much as I'm angry with him, I don't have to raise my voice in the presence of our son, even as much as he's still small. If I do it sometimes, I'll hold him and say, I'm sorry I did this, I'm sorry. And you look like na small pikin they talk to, but because forget it, you're sowing a seed into his subconscious.
I agree with you.
It has made me mature, made me become more responsible, right? I don't now leave my home training, I've carried it back. So it's because I'm also training someone. So that's what motherhood has done to me.
I like that. I sincerely like that, because children of nowadays, they don't do what you tell them to do. They do what they see you do. Exactly. So if you want your child to be a good person outside, a kind person, you kind. Have to
be kind and good.
Yeah, you have to live it. You can't say, don't do what I do, or how did they say that in is it don't do what I do what I say. You have to do what you say your child should do. I saw a video of a mom. She's a content creator, and then she was talking to her daughter, and she said, go and sit there. And the girl said, mommy, why didn't you say please? Like, we say please now, we say these things. Why are you saying that I should just go and sit there? Exactly. And the baby picked it, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, please go and sit there. And the child went to sit. Exactly. It makes a lot of sense that you have to. Yes, it's small, and you are not overruling the fact that he's still a baby. He does not understand. They really do. Yeah. They understand. They see things, and like you said, it's a seed that you are growing, and eventually you see that this little seed, they germinate eventually, and be like, true. I did a good job raising this child.
Exactly. That's the end goal. Like, the goal is to look back and say, God, I did not fail you. And that's one prayer I pray, like, Lord, I don't want to fail you as a mother. I don't want to fail you as a wife. I don't want to fail you as your daughter. Help me, because if you leave only me,
I get it.
Like, Holy Spirit, if you leave only me, they can't report me every day to you.
You can't even. I've come to realize that you can't even do all these things yourself.
Exactly.
You can't do life yourself. You can't do marriage yourself. You can't do parenting yourself. No, you can't. All. You need to go back to the Creator to help you.
As small, yes, we'll say it is small. As small as weaning my son, like introducing other food. I practically will say, Holy Spirit, please let this boy eat. Please let him eat this thing I'll be praying. Holy Spirit, let him, I'm sure Holy Spirit is already saying, this gay, I know get break again, because any small thing, Holy Spirit, have fun now. Let this boy eat this food, I beg. There was a day I think I made puree, and I was feeding him, and he was eating. The next time I was like, Holy Spirit, thank you. I didn't know that, Holy Spirit, thank you. I was still feeding him, and somebody said, it's okay. I was still feeding him, and the word, I just heard it in my spirit, I love your determination. I said, Holy Spirit, is that you? Is that you, determination? I just want him to eat. So as little as even feeding him, I Holy Spirit, please, what should I do? How can I? Because I would tell my husband, I never born before. I never born before. I never be person mama before. I'm learning. So, but then, like you said, we can't do it. He is there. That's why God said He is sending us the Holy Spirit, because He knows that if I leave these people, the devil will come and play kalu with their head. So they need the Holy Spirit. So
thank you for sharing. Thank you. Now we are moving to postpartum.
okay.
What's the most surprising part of your postpartum journey that no one told you about? I know that is different from
Everybody.
Different,
Yeah.
different women have their journey. Some people be like, what do you mean by postpartum? I don't know. People were there, breastfeed my baby and I moved on. But some people, they really, from the pregnancy, till they had it really bad.
Okay, so from my pregnancy, let me just start from there. It wasn't so, like, it was okay. I would say it was okay. After the first few weeks, that was kind of on bed rest because of stress and all. After then, I don't know where the strength came from. Like I was flying everywhere. I was 30-something weeks and I was still climbing Oshodi Bridge. You see me, my big belly. I'm already on the bridge. Bah, I don't climb, I don't cross. Ah, God. Now maybe this, I've been another person. But then there was strength. God is so good. I had that strength. And then postpartum, because of the nature of my delivery, I needed more. My mom came, like my mom was around, so I had all the support I needed at that moment. My mom was there. She took care of me. So I didn't really have any of though there were those nights that I don't sleep. In the morning you see it in my eyes. Yeah. Like I didn't sleep because I have to. There's something that they did not prepare me for was that my baby will not suck directly. Yes, I bought breast pump and all of that. Okay, maybe when I'm going out or when I need to sleep, I'll pump enough. My mom will feed him while I'm resting. But they not tell me that some babies will not suck directly. Picking can't suck breast now. It was fights. But my son, it was as if I stole the baby when he's crying.
Oh my God.
I will have to carry him, force him, suck. He will not. And then he was still very young. He will cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and cry, and then he will sleep off in the breast, on the breast like that. So my mom, I'll have to pump. So I constantly pump. Like I pump in the early days. I think I pump like 4 times a day, so that he has food to eat. And I kept pumping from 4 times to 3 times a day. I think now I pump twice because I had to resume work. So they not tell me that I'm going to turn pumping machine for breast milk. But then my mom was like, you sure say you could sustain this pumping? Won't you just start giving him formula and all of that? I said no, I'll do it for 6 months. So we did exclusive for 6 months. So nobody prepared me for that. So for 6 months I was pumping every day and I have to eat. Then another thing, there was no appetite.
Wow.
Like my mom would practically have to force me to eat. She was like, okay, seafood, sit down, and I'll just eat a bit and I'll tell her I'm okay. So the appetite to eat was not there, at least for the first few months or few weeks or so. But then I started getting my appetite and all of that. But thank God for my mom. Thank God for my mom. She came. She was like, because I'm like the only one here. My siblings and everybody there are like in Abuja. So she had to come all the way. And then she was like, she cannot just leave me. So she stayed for like 3 months. So that helped me. I gained my strength. Baby was strong enough. So when she left, I was able to continue it. So the only thing that they did not tell me that I've done. If I say this thing, I'm not going to be angry. Let me just say it. Husband, no verse. I became his personal cow. Like I'm always milking. So I'm always pumping. Nobody told me that I'll pump. And when we are out, and maybe he's already cranky, wants to be like other women be like, give him breast now.
I mean, they don't know what you're going through. That too.
I had to tell one, he does not suck directly. Because she felt I was giving him naan or I was giving him milk. She's like, your mom. No, first she said your mother don't they give you water. Like then I think he started taking water. Your mommy has filled your stomach with water. I'm like, he does not suck directly. One had to tell me, take him outside and feed him. I'm like, sorry. As in, I had to just tell, he does not suck directly, please.
You're saying that was your business.
No, I try to be there's something I try to be politely rude. So don't break bottle. I love that. So nobody told me that, and then I because of that experience I started telling people, see, don't see it as anything is wrong with you, because at first I felt maybe something is wrong with my nipple and all of that, but just see that this is how this child wants to this is how this child is. This is how he came. This is his own manual.
That leads me to my next question, really. Like, how do you balance your lawyer, how do you balance your ambition, work with being a mom and a wife? I know that it can take a toll, like the transitioning. Yeah. How do you get to do that?
So from being a wife first before being a mom. Okay, so
plus work.
Plus work. No, work first, wife, then mom. So work. Okay, I was working in Abuja before I came to Lagos, and no traffic, all of that. Easy. Came to Lagos. I have to wake up 5 a.m., hit the road, come back as late as 9 p.m. before marriage. I'm like, if I now marry, I go say me go back my house. But then my husband is also someone that works in the island then. So he understands the whole stress on the road and everything. And then we came to a conclusion that one of us has to be home earlier, no matter how it is. Right. One person should be home earlier, at least to take care of the house and the children. So that was what we agreed on, and I'm like, that's fine. And then I got another job in the mainland, so that helped me. Even at that I was still closing late. But my husband is very understanding, that he knows it's work. So once I get home, there's always food in the freezer, we microwave, we eat, just both of us. So that has helped me manage the whole thing, because my husband is understanding. And then motherhood. Well, when I had to resume, at some point I'm like, I'm going to resign, because my priority is my child right now.
Yeah,
I'm responsible for this boy, and the money is good. I love money.
Who doesn't love money?
I love to live the good life, like be comfortable, be able to say, oh, I want to pay for this by myself. I love it. But then this is a child that needs not just my physical presence. He needs me to be there. Like, mommy is here, and here. So I had to. My maternity leave was for 3 months, and then I had to ask for extension. Like, I could not bring myself taking him to a crèche at 3 months. I was, in fact, I felt I had mind, but leave her fail me. I could not. Like, I don't get that mind to put this speaking for crèche at 3 months. So I asked for an extension. And my boss, God bless him, when I told him I want an extension, there's something he said. He said, your child is your priority now. Yeah. And nobody can take that from you.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, thank you, sir. He said, so if you come back to me and say you're not working, I understand perfectly, because that child needs you
right now. Yeah.
So, but whatever decision you make, I'll support you. He gave me like 3 options and said, whatever decision you make, I'll support you. So I told him, okay, I'll work from home with slashing my salary. He said that's fine. So I was working from home for that 3 months. And when I resumed fully, he called me. This is someone that keeps me in the office till about 8 p.m. at night. Even when I was pregnant, 8 p.m. So if you see this, I love you. Like 8 p.m. at night, and I still go home when I was pregnant. But then he called me into his office and said, you have to be closing early now. So whatever you need to do, you finish it up on time, so you can go home to your son. I'm like, thank you, sir. So once it's 5, I'm out, so that I go pick him up and take him back home. So I've been able to balance that. And sometimes if I'm running late, my husband goes to pick him when he closes early. So we've been able to manage it that way. And thank God for family that we have around. I didn't put him in crèche. I had to drop him my sister-in-law. So thank God for them. They've been helpful and all of that. So that helped me balance my work, marriage, and being a mother.
That's so nice. I mean, kudos to your boss. There are some people that the moment you tell them that you're pregnant, you're gone.
Yeah.
You are really gone.
Because he told me, he said, when you get pregnant, I don't want to be the first to know. After your husband, you can tell me. So when I was about asking for what they call it now, antenatal days for antenatal. So I told him, I said, I remember you said you don't want to be the first to know that I'm pregnant. He said, He said, Sato, I'm pregnant now. I was like, oh, thank God. That's what we've been praying for. And he prayed for me. And he said, whenever you need to rest, let me know, and all of that. I said, no problem, sir. So that helped me.
That's so nice. So really, really nice. I mean, I hope that, or I wish that some other companies to imbibe that they do that, and they don't just lay off pregnant women, and they have to go back home to be redundant and just be there. Yeah, some people, they need to rest, you know, maybe they have what do they call it? High risk pregnancy. Yeah, but in the companies I've seen and heard about, like some pregnant women, they just, well, you can't do the work, just go. And then the women have to like now start struggling after they have their babies, how to go back to work, start looking for jobs. But yeah,
let me say something to that, because another thing there is, yes, I know pregnancy comes with a lot. It's a lot. I have this group of friends, they call it pregnancy shege. Me, I don't call it shege, I say pregnancy blessing. Because it's what you say that you see. So I say pregnancy blessing. I know it's a lot, but sometimes even as much as you're pregnant, you try to show up. So they see that as much as you're pregnant, you're showing up and you're doing the little you can at that stage. So when the day you don't show up, they won't say, because you carry belly, you don't lazy.
Yeah,
do you understand? That's another thing. Because some persons will say, I'm pregnant, they will not do anything. Do you understand what I'm saying? They won't do anything.
I do.
It's when they are pregnant that they call in sick every week. Do you know, there are days that I don't feel like going to work. I'm tired, my head is banging, I just want to sleep. I'll tell my husband, if I call them now and tell them I cannot come, they will not say I'm lazy like this. Or is it okay for me? He has gone to work, I'll call him. Babe, I don't feel okay. Should I call? I tell them I cannot come. They will not say it's because I'm pregnant. I will not be thinking, when last did I take permission? I took permission last week. Let me go.
Right.
So I'll still drag myself and go. So
I think that also helps.
So that's will make them, it's actually sowing a seed in the heart of your employers that you're not lazy because you're pregnant.
Yeah, I totally get it. I think it's because of past experiences. They'll be like, oh, you're already pregnant, these ones will be dragging us back, or these ones will say they're not coming to work, so let's just lay you off and get someone immediately.
Exactly.
So yeah, I get it. Okay, so to my next question, I wanted to ask you if you have mom guilt.
When I had to resume work, in fact, the first few weeks, every time I come back, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'll tell my baby, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mommy had to leave you. I'm sorry. You know, like before I resume, a week to when I resume, I'd already start saying, calm, mommy will go to work.
I like that you're preparing him.
I will drop you off with your aunties. Please don't cry. Another time, husband, have you told him that I'm going to work? And he said, we'll have the conversation. I'll have the conversation with him. So when I come back, I'm like, I'm sorry. Calm, I'm sorry I left you. I'm sorry. So, you know, sometimes I'm like, God, I wish I don't have to leave this child. But then I need to go out. I need to go there. I need to work. I need the money. So
I get it totally.
That's it.
All right. So to my second to last question, one advice you would give to a new mom.
One, you're doing your best. That's one thing you should have at the back of your mind. You're doing your best, right? You're not lazy, right? You are strong. You're doing your best. And just know that every child is different. Just like every pregnancy is different, every child is different. Every child comes with its own manual. So just study your child and know what best works for him. And as much as you can, rest. If possible, rest. I give this advice, but I don't think I take it myself. But then rest, and if you need help, ask for help. Another thing that I don't know how to do, but ask for help. Ask for help as much. If you need someone to come in to clean for you, if you have the means, let the person come in, clean for you. If you have someone that can cook for you, if you have the means, please do it. Please, because you need to be healthy to take care of your child. And don't feel bad about anything at all. One thing, some women will be like, I'm not lactating. I cannot give my baby formula. If you're not lactating very well, formula, none is not so expensive. Buy it and give your baby. Your baby will grow healthy. That's the truth. Because some women will be like, I'm not lactating. What can I take? Yes, there are things you can take to boost your milk and all of that. But just give yourself grace. You tried 9 months. You are growing human being, not be goat, human being.
Even goats, every born goats, they try.
I'm telling you, so you have tried. Just pat yourself in the back. In fact, if nobody is patting you, pat yourself and say, I'm a 5-star general. I born pikin, easy.
Easy.
So that's the thing. Just give yourself grace.
Yeah.
Rest when you can. You're doing a very good job. And just know that. Another thing is get someone you talk to, because it can be overwhelming and you just want to pour it all out. So just get someone or a community where you can sit down, you guys can just share your experience. And that was what helped me really, because I had this community of women that somebody would just come, today say as you do me, yesterday say as you do me, this is how I felt, I was almost breaking down. And I'm like, okay, mama, you'll be fine, even though we're feeling the same thing. But then you see someone encouraging this person, telling you, okay, you can do it like this and you feel better. So just learn to speak up. Don't seclude yourself. Get in the midst of people who have experienced what you're experiencing, people who are currently experiencing it with you, and ask questions. And you'll be fine.
Thank you.
I will not say it's gonna be easy, but you'll be fine, because it's a contract you are signed till you die. Even when you are dead, your children will be like, mommy, where are you? Mommy, this thing, I need it. Mommy, where did you keep this thing? Mommy, where
I
did
know, right?
It's still with me, Jesus.
It's a forever thing. The moment you get into it, it's done.
You are there.
It's done. Yeah.
I just spoke with my mom. I'm like, sure, you know, call Lagos. You understand? This is someone that she has other children, but then I'm still like, mama, come. So
I get it.
So just
you don't get to rest. It's a continuous job.
It's a continuous job. And I think I had a conversation with my husband. My husband said, women, we are graced with it. I said, okay, God, you know, say anything, grace us with? Is this one?
Motherhood.
It's okay. Carry it with pride.
I know, right?
We carry it with pride. So that's it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing, sis. My last question.
Shoot.
Do you think marriage is hard?
Marriage is not hard, but then you have to work you have to work, and you have to work in a marriage. So what I said so is, you don't, because it's not hard, it does not mean you just go and sit down. And you won't make impact in your spouse's life. You will not make impact in your own life. So you need to work to make it better,
right? To
make it sweeter,
right? To
make it enjoyable, to make it something that your children will look at and say, I want to have what mommy and daddy had or have.
Yeah.
So that's it. Marriage is not hard. Marriage is sweet. Like, it's sweet. Just having someone, you know, I can change it for him any day, anytime. And the person will look at you and say, well,
you do your body.
And you're good, you know. And you're good, you know, just you have someone that, you know, randomly will just hold your hands and pray with you.
Your person.
Exactly. Having your person. Exactly. So marriage is sweet. But like in Pastor Midget's word, don't go and marry rubbish and come and be disturbing us. You know, she always says that. So don't go and marry rubbish and come and be disturbing us.
Right.
So marriage is actually sweet.
Thank you, sis. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so that's it. That's all our questions. But before we go, I want to quickly get into the game segment.
Right.
We have the quick relationship questions and tongue twister.
Please, I'm an Ibirage. My tongue can turn anytime. Give me a relationship question.
You want relationship question?
Yes, an Ibirage. Our L is not correct. Our R is not correct. So please give me.
Okay, no problem.
Relationship question.
Let me shake it very well. Shake. That one has dropped.
Yeah.
No one wants you to pick. Okay, just pick two quickly.
Oh wait. Let's go with this too.
Okay. Yeah, read it.
Okay. Words of affirmation or act of service? Before I got married, it was a words of affirmation, but now that I'm married, it's act of service. Yes, please.
You have to do the work.
Please, let me wake up to see you cleaning. You have turned me on.
The love of my life.
let me wake up to see that you've done the dishes. Oh my glory.
My king.
Like,
what do you want? How do I serve?
How do you want it? Let me know. So,
Next question.
do you love being married or in a relationship?
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
supposed
I
to be, do
understand
you
you
love
love
being
being
married?
Yeah. Yes, I love being married. And why? Because before I got married, I knew that my marriage is for purpose, for fulfilling purpose, and I enjoy being married because I see us fulfilling purpose. I see us doing God and doing what He wants us to do part time, especially with our son. So I enjoy being married. Yes.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
That brings us to the end of today's video, guys. I mean, let me quickly talk about Fight Like a Winner. If you've not read Fight Like a Winner, what are you doing?
It's true.
But you've read Fight Like a Winner, right?
I read it during when I just gave birth.
Aww.
And then it was actually nice. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Like it was the book I just used to, Igbo people say it's Judobi. Take it and hold my chest. So I read it. It was nice. I think I read it in 2 nights.
Yeah.
And then I read it when it was the soft copy.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you so much.
You're
Go
welcome.
and use Fight Like a Winner to hold your chest and help your marriage. The link is in the description box. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.